Okay, so new tank preparations. So as many of you are aware, we are doing a tank upgrade. So the first job in hand is to move the little Red Sea MAX Nano to the other side of the room. Bit of a challenge, but luckily, because it's a small tank, we decided to just drain most of the water out and try and move it with all the rock structure and corals in place as they are. This obviously is only something you can do with a small tank. You have to plan it really well. Obviously, I had help from my son Corey. Between the two of us, we've done a really good job. We just planned it really well. It really helps to have someone on board helping you that knows the logistics of what you've got to do with moving a reef tank over to the other side of the room. And luckily, we planned it well, and we just slowly moved it off its stand after obviously de-rigging all the dosing system and all the pumps, cables and whatnot. And we managed to slide it onto the dining table, move the dining table into the corner and slide it on really carefully. And I can't believe we actually got it to there with nothing falling or breaking. And it would have been so annoying if a rock had tumbled and broken some coral that had been growing for the past year or so and get to a nice height. So, but luckily we got it to there. We have only got to move it probably the same distance again to the other corner of the room. So the next job will be to move the cabinet. So I left the ATO top-up tank and all the dosing equipment inside. Just put some of the electrics up on top of the cabinet and just slid it over, as you can see here. It just went really smooth. Obviously, we were on a time scale. Water's out. We took out sort of 90% of the water. So look, all the corals are out dry. So you're on a sort of time scale that, you know, 15-20 minutes tops. But we managed to slide it over and get it in position at a 45-degree angle here in the corner. It's hard because once you get it in position, you put the tank on and fill it up, you know, you've got to make sure it's where you want it, because otherwise you've got to do the whole process again, take all the water out, because you cannot move it obviously with the water in there. So you can see there all the corals high and dry, all the electrics. So yeah, we got it over there. The next stage is to move the tank onto the stand. But really carefully, obviously. We got this far. Amazingly, we got it from here over onto the stand without anything breaking. The two clownfish there at the front, thinking what the hell's going on. So we left about 1 inch of water for the fish. Surprisingly, this tank was really heavy. I suppose with a rock and a little bit of water in it as well. And two clownfish at the front. And we slid it on nicely. That's my OCD coming in now, so we want to get it as straight and as on the stand as square as possible. Again, you know, when you fill it up back up with water, you can't move it. So you've got to be sure that it's in the right spot. But yeah, we've done a really good job, I think, thanks to Corey. I couldn't have done it without Corey. It's on the other side of the room. So it's a case of getting water in ASAP. Look at all them electric cables. Nightmare. That's the hardest thing, getting all the cabling rigged back up again, all the life support, the dosing system, ATO, wave pumps and all the, you know, the electrics. Unfortunately, there's no electrics behind this this side of the room. No plug sockets, so I had to run an extension cable. There's me filling it back up with water. So all in all, it took us about maybe a couple of hours. Most of that was planning, you know, fettling about with getting everything really ready before we start taking water out. But yeah, filling it back up. So the corals will be quite stressed by all this. And this is the next sort of hour or so. The corals are really slimed up and stressed out and closed in, which is expected, but they're all fine. And the fish are all fine. And this is the next day, just coming up on footage. So that's the night before, and this is the next day. Everything's right as rain, all the polyps out, corals are back to normal. It's like nothing's happened. They're all looking good. So really excited. The new tank is going to be here very soon, and I shall obviously do a video of unveiling of what we went for. If you enjoyed the video, obviously smash that thumbs up. It really helps me out, and if you've not already subscribed, subscribe. Thanks for watching, folks. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you in the next one.